Are you struggling from tight hamstrings like I used to a couple of years ago? Well, today I've got a great practice that can help you with that. Join me on the mat.
Thank you for joining me on the mat. We're going to start by closing our eyes and taking a few deep breaths together. Inhale and exhale through your nose. You're going to open your eyes, release your hands and step to the front of your mat. Standing nice and strong in the legs, tuck the pelvis forward, shoulders back and down. Your palms are going to turn to face forward. As you inhale, you're going to raise the arms above your head so the palms meet to the top. As you exhale, you'll fold, keeping a bend in the knees until you come to the floor or hands on the shins. Inhale as you exhale and look forward. Exhale as you lower your head back to your knees. Inhale, rise up, open the arms, bring the palms back together. And exhale and bring the hands back in front of the heart. Inhale, open your arms, bring the palms together above your head. Exhale as you fold, resting your hand either onto the shin or fingertips to the floor. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale, lower your head to your knees. Inhale, open the arms, rise up, bring the palms to meet at the top. Exhale, bring your arms down, palms to meet at the heart. And let's do that one more time. Inhale, arms up, stretch, add a little back bend. Exhale as you fold, resting your hands onto the shins. Lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale as you lower your head to your knees. Inhale, open the arms, rise up, palms meet at the top. Exhale, bring your arms back to meet, palms in front of the heart. Inhale, rise up, palms meet to the top. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale, lower your head to your knees. And inhale and rise up and bring your palms to meet at the top. As you exhale, you bring your palms back to meet in front of the heart. So we'll take that into a full sun salutation now. You're going to inhale, open your arms, add a little back bend if it's in your practice. As you exhale, fold forward, fingertips to the floor or hands to the shins. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. As you exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, come into a plank position, lower your knees and release the chest to the floor. Keep your elbows pointing back. Inhale for a little back bend, rising your chest into cobra. Then you're going to exhale, you're going to push yourself back onto your knees and step back into a downward facing dog. You're going to raise your heels and walk your feet forward, coming into your half forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale, head to knees. Inhale and rise the arms up with your back bend. And exhale as you bring your palms back in front of the heart. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, open the arms and stretch up. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, coming into plank. You're going to lower your knees, you're going to release your toes behind you, and then you're going to slowly lower yourself, your chest to the floor. Keep your elbows pointing back and press the chest up, shine the heart forward as you come into your cobra. Lower the body back to the floor, press back onto your knees, and come on back into your downward. And raise up onto your tiptoes, walk your feet forward, come into the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine forward. Exhale as you fold back to the knees. Inhale, open the arms, rise up, bring the palms back together. Exhale and bring the palms back in front of the heart. Inhale, open the arms, stretch up. Exhale, fold, hands on your shins or fingertips to the floor. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale, plant your hands, walk your feet back into a plank, release your knees, untuck your toes and lower your body to the floor. Inhale, rise the chest up, shine the chest forward. Exhale, push back onto your knees and come on back into your downward facing dog. So you're going to press your heels back towards the floor. If your hamstrings or calves are tight, just start to walk your dog one heel at a time, rising up from the floor, pressing the other heel back into the floor. Bring both heels back, press your chest towards your thighs, and then bend your knees. Lower your knees to the floor and bring your left foot forward. So you've got your right knee on the floor, your right foot out behind you, and you've got a bend in your left knee for your little lunge here. So you can either stay here or you can raise your right knee off the floor for your low lunge. Don't forget to keep breathing, inhaling, exhaling through the nose. And then you're going to lower your knee to the floor and you're going to press your hips back, tip your toes towards the sky. And so your heel is pressing into the floor and just lean forward over your front leg. You get a nice stretch in your hamstring. And you're going to bring your sole of your foot back to the floor. Going to untuck your back toes and you're going to take that front foot back to meet the other one, and then bring the other leg forward. So placing your foot on the floor, you can either stay on your knees or you can bring that back knee off the floor for your lunge, your low lunge. Keep looking forward and keep inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Then you're going to lower your back knee and press your hips back so that your toes point to the sky and your heel is on the floor. And just fold forward over your straight front leg. If you can't get your leg straight, it's okay to have a bend in the knee here. And then you're going to bring your sole of your foot flat onto the floor so you can take it back to meet the other leg. You're going to press back into another downward dog. And again, you're going to try and straighten your leg as much as you can, but if not, just keep that bend in the knee. And then begin to walk your feet forward, fingertips to the floor or hands on the shins. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, head to knees. Inhale, rise up, bring your palms to meet at the top, and exhale as you bring your palms together in front of the heart. You're going to release your arms, and then you're going to take a big step. Open your feet. So standing with wide legs, with your toes pointing forward, hands onto your hips. Inhale as you bend back, exhale as you fold from the hips. So folding forward, just rest your hands onto your thighs and stop halfway, or you can rest your hand onto your shins, or if you've got more flexibility in the hips, grab hold of your ankles. And if you want to go even further, just wrap your index finger and thumb around your big toe. and pull your head down towards the floor. Now you don't have to come as low as me here. You're perfectly fine to stay resting on your thighs or your shins. So you're just getting a nice stretch in the back of the legs, in your hamstrings. And then you're going to bring your hands to walk to the center and then take it over to your right side. Walk your hands back to center and then walk them over to the other side. Grab hold of your ankle or shin, wherever is accessible for you today, and just stretch down over your leg. So remember, you might look a bit different to how I look in the poses. That's absolutely fine. You just take it to your biting point. Walk your hands to center, come halfway, hands onto your hips as you inhale and come up to standing. Bring the legs together. You might want to give your legs a little shake. And then turn to face the front of your mat as you bring yourself down to seated position. The legs out in front, just adjust yourself, make yourself comfortable. Keep your toes pointing up and just bring your left leg, so the sole of your foot is resting against the inside of your right thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale and fold over your straight leg, hands either side of the leg. Lengthen the spine, just stay here for a breath. Or two. And then take an inhale, exhale, and fold over your leg. Grabbing hold of your leg wherever you can reach, whether that's your calf or your ankle, or maybe your foot. And just fold over your leg. Again, you might have a bend in your leg here, that's absolutely fine. You can't get your leg out straight. Should feel a nice stretch in your hamstring. Walk your hands up and let's swap sides. So straighten out your left leg, take your right leg in, and place the sole of your foot into your left thigh. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale as you fold forward and just rest your palms onto the floor either side of your straight leg. So just staying upright here to start with. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale through the nose. We're just going to go into the bend nice and gently. So again, take an inhale and then exhale and fold even further over your leg. Just holding onto your leg wherever is accessible for you. In yoga, we have a saying that wherever you are today is exactly where you're meant to be. So as I said, you might not be folding as low as I am in the pose, but that's okay, that's where you are today. And then you're just going to walk your hands back, remove Pull back any flesh in the buttocks underneath you. Inhale as you rise your arms up. Exhale as you exhale and fold forward. Just grabbing hold of wherever you can. You might need to keep a bend in your knees as you fold forward. If not, just straighten out your legs and fold over. So just grabbing hold of either your ankles or even your feet. And just relax over your legs. Feeling a nice stretch in the back of the legs. And maybe even in the lower back or in the glutes in the bottom area. So if you do have a strap, it's useful to have a strap if you can't quite grab your feet. You can wrap the strap around your feet and help to pull you forward. Otherwise you might have a block and might want to sit up on the block just to raise your spine up a little bit, and again that makes it easier to fold forward. So coming back up, and then you're going to come to the centre of your mat in a comfortable cross-leg position. Just resting your hand onto your knees. You might need a block to sit up a little bit higher, which makes it easier to open up your knees if your knees are quite high. Inhale, bring your arms up, and exhale as you bring your palms back in front of the heart. Thank you for joining me for this Hatha Yoga hamstring stretch practice. I hope you enjoyed the practice and look forward to seeing you again in the next video.